My people, welcome back. We're still rolling with we're just rolling with STL. I'm getting it hot with the Swerving. Just feel like I'm really just humbly in where I need to be right now and everything. So just getting the right guests lined up. So we're here at Scouts. Shout out to Scouts. We just had a great dinner. Shout out Chef Brandon and Chef Elliott. Come check them out. They really got it going on. But the one and only had to come here and pull up with me, and we sat down for an interview after. REMROD.
Let's go, Big Swerve.
What dog?
How you feeling, bro?
Good to have you, man.
Man, I appreciate you,
It's
man.
been just been curating, but it's the right time, you know.
It's the right time, man.
So I'm
I
glad
wanna
to
say,
have you.
Thank you. And thank you for that awesome dinner.
No, for sure.
Next level
Flavors.
dinner.
It's flavors to
For
this,
sure.
man.
Hats off to the chef, man.
No, for sure. How you been, man? How's it's 2026 now. We're just getting into March. This was
Absolutely.
Black History Month. Great. I feel like that's a good time of St. Louis because then we go right into the 314 day. But how was 2025, man?
2025 was honestly probably amazing, man. For real. Like one of my best years.
What you have going on?
Just turning up. You
Yeah, I
know
feel
what I'm
that.
saying? Just locked in, saying what the people want. You know what I'm saying? Like getting the love from the people outside. Like being outside, getting love from people. Hey, that's what it's about.
No, I love that. Yeah, it was a lot of good things going on. Food festivals coming here.
For sure.
I feel like a lot of people was just in the right rooms. So a lot of curating was going on. What you got going on in 26? Just a lot of maintaining.
26, man, is a lot of, filming.
I feel that.
A lot of production, a lot of advertisement, just turning things up to the next level, getting on bigger platforms, you know what I mean? Like going TV, going film, like all of
Getting
that in
globally.
one. Global.
I feel
Exactly.
that.
Global exposure.
I feel that, man. No,
That's
for
the
sure.
move.
Operate locally, think globally. Brad
Absolutely.
said that. You got to stick by that. No, that's what's up, man. REMROD, he's known for the food reviews. He just does different things, photography. We're gonna get to know him through all the levels. But let's go back a little bit, man. Like, where's REMROD start at? Like, what was growing up like? Where was forming true flavor and culture like for you? Like,
Yeah, like growing up for me was like in my grandma's basement. You know what I'm saying? Like all of my cousins, family coming over. My grandma's house was the hub. This is where we can hang out, do whatever we wanted to do. And then we around the same area to where we walk into the grocery store. We walk into the chop suey. We walk into the beauty supply. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what it was growing up. We walk in the food for less, getting red hot riplets and 2-liter vests.
Yes.
You know what I mean? When the 2 liters was popping.
Yes.
Me and my cousin sharing that over the weekend, playing the game, listening to music, dancing, you know what I'm saying, downstairs in the basement. So it's like one of them things, man. That's where it started from.
That's true, St. Louis. That's how that's how I feel like St. Louis was. I grew up with divorced parents, so like I was telling you off camera, I'm from Farmington, so it was a lot of the being dropped off at grandma's house, just soaking it in.
For sure.
Parents going out to kick it and stuff, and I just feel like that's how you really get the sponge of culture, and
It is.
you got to be at the bottom to respect the crown, and respect your grandparents and stuff, and true culture. So,
But yeah, aunties and uncles was over there. They playing the 80s soul music. You know what I'm saying? So you hearing that on a record. They in there partying, drinking, doing their thing. Grandma in the kitchen cooking soul food. You got greens going. You got catfish going. My grandma used to have catfish. Like some guy bring it, a whole catfish. They just
in the
fish.
sink,
She
sink,
threw it in the
yeah.
sink. She cleaning this joint. So I'm learning how to clean it. I'm learning how to scale it. Like she chopping it up, making nuggets and
That's true
fillets.
culture, man. Like,
yeah, so it's like you see all of that. So all of
grilling
this,
in the winter.
yeah, exactly. So this food, it's been in me. You know what I'm saying? I've been moving around for a long time,
That's what's up.
checking out spots.
That's what's up. What was the beauty of like STL to you, like as a young kid? You said the chop suey. What else do you remember growing up, like food wise? And
STL, I remember like, all the popular food spots in the neighborhood, like Chick-fil-A. You can get a 3-piece in a roll. You know what I'm saying? Real crispy chicken. Everybody used to go Velvet Freeze, like the ice cream shop that wasn't your typical commercial one. You know what I mean? The mom and pop
I ain't heard of
ice
that.
cream shop. Yeah, you got to check
Still
on
around?
Velvet Freeze. Yeah, it's still there.
I bet.
One of the longest lasting. The Mayday Parade, like marching down the whole Natural Bridge and going into the Fairground Park afterwards, like all of that, like seeing all the people in St. Louis out at one time, like doing something positive. You know what I mean?
Mardi Gras. I feel like it's crazy. Like you probably get to see St. Louis switch a couple times to really
for sure.
to really embody all of it and accept it for what it is. So it's cool to like just to be able to chop with you
Even
guys.
the music, the music's changed over like, the last 3 eras.
Even how people listen to music.
Even how people listen
like,
to
I'm
it.
younger, but I want to listen to some, some 70s cocaine music, the playlist and all that. I went to Chop It with Brock the other day, and he's playing like Diana Ross and these other old stuff. I'm like, send me that playlist. Like, everyone's just kicking it different now. And I feel like St. Louis is like, it's like the chill, old school, but artsy vibe that, like, it's
you
just,
see it. It's turning
warm,
around. Yeah, it's a lot of art here, man.
And people like you bring it out, man. That's what I love. So that's why I've always just been inspired about how, like, you carry yourself and bringing the true colors to St. Louis and, like, what it means.
For sure.
And I got a question going on that later. So thank you just for being REMROD.
Oh, man. Hey, I appreciate you, man.
No, for
giving
real.
the flowers. You know what I mean?
I usually turn the tables and let everyone ask me a question or two. What would be one you ask? Might let you ask a few today. So
what do you let me see. Where do you see St. Louis in the next 3 to 5 years?
3 to 5 years? That's a great question. I feel like I always say this about St. Louis. It's a great place to save money while you're doing what you're doing. So I feel like it's getting to a place of like the right people being here to get it to the next level of being something like, bigger than Chicago.
Absolutely.
So like a lot of people, like, it was all I want to go to Chicago, but now I was listening to one of your pods. Like, I feel like people are wanting to check out St. Louis.
They are now.
And go check out the St. Paul and stuff
Facts.
like that, and go watch the soccer team and just stuff like that. So I feel like St. Louis is getting to the spot to where, like, the weekend geteway.
It's a hot spot.
Yeah, like,
we can make it a hot spot.
It's cool. Like, I go to other places, but I'm ready to come home for sure.
Sometimes.
St. Louis is that,
I got
and I think I'll see other things, and I won't be here forever, but I think I'll come back to St. Louis.
But you think it's turning to that point to where it's a hub? It's going to turn into a hub and a hot spot.
100%.
All right. Perfect.
I think a creator could come here for a while and do like a food vlog for like a year or two and save money, but really create.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the scale that St. Louis brings.
No, for sure.
And I think that's a good thing, man. I think that's a good thing. So kind of speaking on that in St. Louis, I feel like it's easily the thing to do to get St. Louis thrown in the conception of like crime and stuff that like me and you can't control.
Yeah.
So like, what's the importance of like, just pulling up to and showing these holes in the walls of like something good to eat, or like, the levels down there, the African eats and all that. Like, what's the importance of just showing the different cultures and stuff and, what St. Louis is about?
Yeah, I mean, because everybody has a vision, everybody's building, and everybody got different experiences. So it's like, you can't always just go to one side and not hear the story from somebody else. Right. You know what I mean? So it's definitely important to get both sides and kind of meet in the middle with it. You got to support everybody, and anybody, let's say, support anybody that's putting their best foot forward and effort, and they're keeping lights on. So you know what I mean? Like, that's important itself, and some places have a better feel at the hole in the walls. Like, that's what we like. That's what this audience like. Everybody has their own market. So it's like, it's really not good or bad. You know what I mean? At the same time, it's like, what do your customers like?
Right. You think that was kind of some questions I had later down the road, but that's a good time to talk about it right now. Do you think like the city county thing plays into that a lot? And like people kind of like, divide in St. Louis to where like it's kind of a hard thing to get people to know like what to like, because everyone's like, so over here, like me and Esco was talking about, like we're down here, but we might not know what happened in West County. Like
you're not, because like you said, it's somewhat, it is divided. You know what I mean? So at the same time, like I don't know. It's like, do we come together? Like what's stopping that from happening?
No, I think it's getting back though. Like I think that was my next question. Like, what do you feel like what's the importance of you having a big hand in it though? Like you get people like, for like you, the OG, like you got guys like Brad and Spark to like just be like, go talk about that food you like. You don't need no validation from no one else to show what St. Louis is and that love. So like, what's the importance of that and just getting, I just feel like you're a go-getter, like, to where people want to buy into REMROD.
Yeah, like, see, and I mean, at the same time, it's like when I'm putting stuff out, it's for people to see it a certain way. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because there's so much you can do to steer people wrong, or just say anything that's just off the wall, like that don't make sense, and it's going to lead you down the wrong way, which most people do online. Right. It's more me like giving you somewhere to go. Plus, it's also like me giving you some good energy when you watching this. You know what I mean? Like I could direct something to where it's all bad for that location I'm going to. Right. You know what I mean? And that's gonna come off on camera too, or the people that's here like, dang, I don't know. You know
That's why you bring multiple people with you now to like your reviews and stuff to kind of bring that community.
Me bringing people, yeah, exactly. Me bringing people with me is just showing St. Louis. It's
I love that.
Here's a platform too for other people I rock with.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you can get some business off this video. Once it do a certain numbers, a lot of people seeing it. Let me go see what they doing. But you got to be ready for that. You see what I'm saying? Like, okay, all right, I'm doing this, but like, why am I doing this?
And I feel like that's the importance. Like, I feel like the business side too, they got to understand, like, it's kind of just like a rising tides thing. You know, they need us, we need them. So I think the importance of seeing the creativity and the visions to bring the true light of, like, you know, summertime travelers and stuff, of these new millennials trying new tastes and widened palettes to get to know like a scouts and stuff. Like,
yeah, it's
important to highlight those things.
That's what I'm saying. It's available. When I put it out, it's like you can see it at the best level. Like, I want to make sure that the actual business is getting the best light too. I want to big them up as well as the people I'm with. So it's all really a collective. You know what I mean? It's a community driven, you know, content.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the people gonna go that's just watching, and we all gonna win.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying?
So I was sitting on this one while we were eating. Respectfully asking, like, so I know you're not a no pork, no beef guy, like all that. Was that off a bad experience or like a true change of diet? Like, how did REMROD come about this?
So REMROD was 250 pounds.
Damn.
Yeah, so I was super swole. Looking back at old pictures, people calling me Gucci Man belly. I said I had the Gucci Man belly. So I'm looking at that.
You gotta show me already.
Oh man, crazy. So yeah, I got old pictures just looking back. So I was like, okay. One day I'm like, nah, man. My brother kept getting on me like, hey, you gotta chill. You gotta lose weight. You gotta do this. Then my other boy was like, hey man, you gotta stop eating donuts. I'm at John's all the time. Just eating whatever I want to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Donuts in St. Louis.
Ribs, extra greasy food, doing all of that junk food, jugs of ice cream.
Oh, you was in it for real.
Yeah, and drinking. You know, that put weight on you too. So it's like, I'm looking at this and hearing what people telling me outside. I'm like, hey, y'all gonna hit me like that? Okay. So I just woke up one morning like, man, I'm finna lock in and just get on this health, you know what I'm saying, this diet and everything. So I'm like, I end up seeing my guy Art. He a gym instructor. And he got his own gym, G3. So he's like, man, come on down and we just gonna figure that out later. We'll work it out later. So it was crazy. I was with my brother when I seen him at the restaurant. We was at Bricktops. I'm like, dang, he just told me to work out. Then I see Art, you know, I said a personal trainer. I'm like, that's crazy.
Frequency.
So I set it up, got in there, locked in, and I was just reading up on books. And then I was just, you know, sometimes I was feeling like down, and I don't even know why I was feeling a certain way when I was eating meat. It used to play with my energy. It used to like take my energy to a low state. So when I stopped, I went straight vegetarian.
So you was a burger guy, bacon?
Yeah, I was eating everything. That's what I'm saying. And so once that happened, once I went vegetarian, I started thinking clearer. I started moving faster. You know what I mean? And I was just on a whole nother vibe.
So did you dive straight in? So I tried going pescatarian for a while. Like I played college football for a while. I watched that documentary on Netflix called Game Changers or something.
Yeah.
And it's like I watched it. I was like, you know what? I just want to try it. I tried. It was awesome, but I couldn't get full because I think I was burning too many calories and stuff.
Everybody's body different too.
Yeah, so I had to go back. I was craving the steak, but I love the fish. Like, I feel like I would have really had needed to eat like 7 times a day.
No, I get it.
So it's for you like that are truly embodied to the diet. I respect it.
Yeah, when I do something, it's like I just do it all the way. I don't even think about it no more.
So did you go like full cut off first, or did you have to like ease into it?
No, I straight went into it. I did it before though. This is my you know what I mean? This is my longest. But you know, I didn't went vegetarian a year, start back eating anything again. Pescatarian,
That's
you know, and I still eat a little fish in there here and there, but most of my diet is probably 90% vegetarian, bro.
No, that's funny, yeah, because I was just curating the pod, and this was like a few months back, and one of my buddies was just like, you know, he don't even eat meat. I'm like, damn, for real?
That's crazy.
I was like, that's crazy.
Probably look like it.
Yeah,
you ain't paying attention, yeah.
Yeah, but I love how like you don't shut that off from you reviewing the place.
Exactly.
You'll bring aces or someone that really eats all the things.
For sure.
get their true and impression, and that's important
because it ain't about me. You know what I'm saying?
But you can easily do that.
I could. Yeah, for sure.
That's dope. That's dope.
Sure.
I think that's what makes it important.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you that.
No, I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like what's another question for me before we go into it?
Another question for you. St. Louis. No, okay.
Anything.
So what's your top pizza here?
Ooh.
What's your top pizza spot? That's one. And then what's your top chop suey?
Woo! Chop suey. I'm sticking to the OG roots. I'm
Where you going?
People want to say some stuff, but A1 walks my spot.
A1, okay. See, listen, I respect A1.
Like
A1 got supporters.
But you got to be in the trenches, like really. You got to be in the trenches of knowing chop suey to know that A1 is the truth.
A1 the truth.
Like St. Paul game up there, their top three.
They got a big back end, man. Everybody rock with
pizza.
A1.
My boy Nicky's up there.
Nicky's up. Nicky's that deal.
But that's not even biasly saying, but people know that. But taking him off and giving room. Pie Guy, man. I mess with Pie Guy. Like
Pie Guy,
they had a good
Pie Guy fire
the first time I had a Pie Guy slice, I was like, dang.
Nah, for sure.
In the Kool-Aid, their whole style,
the whole setup.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's
it got that
dope
feel.
It's a real pizza
it's like a Ninja
spot.
Turtle. Restaurant.
If you're a pizza head, like you could. You can just
that's
go
real
chill
pizza
there.
head business.
They got the games and stuff. That's a cool spot.
Nah, it is. They got that vibe.
I had a 7-Eleven slice today. I was like,
some great choices.
Yeah, I could just have a slice of pizza every day.
A1 and pizza.
Yeah. Pie Guy and slices.
Yeah.
What's your top chop suey?
My chop suey, Chung Wah.
I gotta go there.
Yeah, so Chung Wah and
the one that's over there in the cut, like. I do not be wanting to stop over there at like 10 o'clock. It's over there in the cut in the north side, like
Bun?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, dang, I gotta go over there with the thugs.
You gotta wait on Bun, man. You gotta call your order in and out. You don't be hanging out too long.
I went to just a noodle talk real quick.
Yeah.
St. Louis got good noodle game, bro.
Noodles fire too.
So I went to me, Chef Brandon, and we went on vacation to New York, and the menu people, they were like, hey, you eating ramen out there? I was like, yeah. So he was like, go try this spot, and I forgot what it was called. I put it.
What was it at?
It was called Tunction.
Okay. In New York. Yeah, they got the heat out there.
So, but we went, right? And we ate, and I was just like, once we ate there, it was good and all that. They have good broth, but me and Rui has the best noodle. I probably ever tasted.
Yeah, me and Rui fire.
Like, and it's cool. Like, St. Louis really got them gems, bro. Like, them spots. So
they do.
I'm really appreciative for like the food zone here.
We got the food on lock for real.
And the chef. So that's what's up. I feel like people only know REMROD for food, man. You and Kent were nerding out. Like, what's your love for, photography and videography, and like, where was that love first sparked at?
Oh man, I mean, I've been shooting like pictures since I was a kid.
For real?
Yeah, like I used to grab my grandma's camera. She used to have all the newest technology, and she used to let me use her cameras. So I've been shooting since I was a kid. Internet, like she was the first one in the neighborhood almost with internet. Like I'm going over there burning CDs. Like she got all of the top stuff before anybody got it. So
you was popping.
I was on the technology early. You know what I mean? So once I got in high school, I was just doing it as a hobby, and got out of there and started doing it as a hobby. Then people just started hiring me out the blue. Then I started getting into the nightlife. So once I got in the nightlife, I was meeting more people, network bigger. You know what I mean?
I feel like you've always been in the circle of like, like just big circles. And like you've always been in them rooms. Like you at the black and white ball and just kicking it and shooting like, multiple years and stuff. So that's like,
for sure.
Like you've put yourself, like I see the footwork.
Yeah, but honestly, it just came from me just constantly going at it. You know what I'm saying? Like staying focused with it and just letting people know I'm serious about it.
That's what's up.
This ain't you know what I mean? Like I'm coming in here to do me. You know what I mean? I'm not looking for nothing else.
So you like what was like, I feel like voicing is like, you kind of get a spark from someone. Like mine was kind of like Charlemagne and the Breakfast Club. Like, was there someone like you kind of latched on to like get that creative bound of like, I feel like you just got like a whole box. Like, you do the voicing, but then you do the branding and the shooting. Like,
I mean, I think they just come with like love and
creativity.
Creativity, love and the arts, and just born with it. Cause like And then it's also like everything you've seen coming up. Like I used to watch the music videos on MTV, VH1 back in the day, like growing up as a kid, like seeing the angles, seeing the Missy Elliott's, you know what I'm saying, with the crazy outfits. It's like once you grow up and like see some of that stuff and then like hear certain music growing up, it's like it all play it puts some type of effect on what you're doing.
I feel that. I love that answer because I feel like you kind of absorb, like we're talking about.
You absorb and everything, exactly.
To like put your own print
and then you
on.
do your twist based off what you grew up around. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where it's from.
That's exactly what it's like. And it's important to have that, man. Like,
yeah, so that's been there since I was a kid, you know. But after I was like out of school, it was like me against the world, like what I got to do. You know what I mean? So it's like I just locked into it.
Did you go to college? What was your major?
No, I was at college for about a year, and then I kind of dropped out, and then I went to barber school. So
for real?
Yeah, I was cutting too. I was cutting in like 6 years, but I was always with the camera in between jobs. I went to a sales job, a whole bunch of jobs, but I was still, after I get off, I'm going hard. Like Muggs was looking like, dang, you going to work again? Like, yeah, I got to do this. You know what I mean?
So when did you kind of stop barbering for all that you do now?
When I was doing this too much, but that was a while ago since I left the barbershop. But I was doing more of that instead of being in the barbershop. So clients calling like, man, where you at? Man, look, bro, I can't even come today. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta go do this.
That's what's
all
up.
right, man, dang. All right, so we got to a point where I was like, I can't even come here no more.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Then I started getting I was working with the Evening World, the newspaper. I was submitting pictures there. You know what I'm saying? King Yellow, he got me over there. And then I started getting placements in magazines. And then TV, you know what I'm saying? We was on TV, you know, music videos published on BT. Then stuff just started happening. It's like when stuff started happening, you just got to keep going and keep pushing the needle. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man. I feel like photography is important. Like a lot of, I feel like it's something for a lot of people just to easily latch on, and it's like legacy. That's true legacy. Like everyone has a different view of a snap or a picture and stuff. So it's cool, like seeing people that love photography because I feel like they have their own vision on things.
I feel like with the photography now, though, you can do a lot of stuff with the phone. I think it's about capturing that moment. You know what I mean?
The right moment.
Exactly. But I didn't use all different types of cameras.
You don't pull up with your camera everywhere.
Which one?
I feel like you're not with your camera like all the time.
I mean, most of the time.
Yeah. But like sometimes you just be kicking it. Like
sometimes
sometimes
I don't want to bring it.
I saw you like at the foodies one. That was cool, like getting the right moments and stuff. Like
but not all the time. Yeah. You do want to chill sometimes.
How are you to like what's the importance of like connecting to the younger community within St. Louis?
I mean, it's always great to connect with the youth. You know what I mean? Like you got to let them know what's really going on. You can't really block the youth from learning what they need to know. You know what I mean? You want to make sure it's easy as possible for them to come up. So
let's talk about your doc. What you bringing to life with that?
The doc, man, we bring in we tighten the gap.
Tell me about it. Like what?
So it's the Asian culture and the Black culture in St. Louis. And it's about us coming together.
That's what's up.
Like, let's learn about each other. You know, it shouldn't be just an even exchange no more. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's part of the culture though. The chop sueys in our neighborhoods, we've been going there for years. We support, you know what I mean? And they've been providing us.
But we don't understand.
Yeah. We could do more together. Yes. It would be a lot stronger and a lot bigger. You know what I mean?
It's important.
It's important. So I'm just trying to bridge the gap and show both sides. This is how we feel. This is how we feel. Or this is just what we didn't know. You know what I mean? So it's like it's mixed in.
What's the backdrop on that? Like you got a date and things you're dropping?
Yeah, probably probably October for the release.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so we working.
I'll be done right then. Like yeah.
It's definitely gonna be done. I'm almost done filming. So we got the soundtrack done.
Did you shoot a lot of it?
I shot the whole thing.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. So it's gonna be crazy. It's interesting. I've learned a lot, and I met a lot of new people, a lot of new families.
A lot too.
Exactly. But it was also more of me growing up. Like,
no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
This is what we lived. You know what I mean? I got to tell his story because so many people around the states, they come here for the rice, and this is why. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is part of our livelihoods in St. Louis. This ain't just we going to get something to eat. Nah, this is fashion. This is music. This is neighborhood.
This is once a week.
This is maybe more than that.
That's what I'm saying.
For some people, this is every day.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean? So
a box of rice will feed a family. And
box of rice will feed a family.
And I get what you're saying.
So
bro.
it's deep. You know what I mean? Like when you see it, you're gonna say, oh yeah, it's deep. Because we really going in there from this point of view.
And it's deeper than that too. Like I hope you get into that like demand of price and things and like, you know, like why like
everything's changed.
Yeah, all that too. But they've always, dude, a St. Paul being the price it is crazy.
It's still cheap.
And that's cheap.
Even with the market going, yeah, for real. It's still affordable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And it's convenient.
They rock with us.
Yeah, for sure.
Like when we need them
it's
they
love.
need us just like
it's
we
love
need
there.
them.
We just gotta come together and understand each other.
So I thought that was important, and I knew that was I feel like that was something you were doing with it. And that's
absolutely,
that's dope, bro. That's
for
dope.
sure.
I can see you doing more with that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna definitely be a lot more
outside of the cultures and just like, you know, even like we were talking about like off camera with Chef Brandon. That'd be like a cool little doc style.
It would, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like what people's flavors.
Yeah, for sure. I'm with it.
Yeah, bro. That's
what's up. You see the vision, man. As long as you see the vision, we good, man.
No, I do.
I know we on the right path.
Who's some St. Louis talents and things that you enjoy that truly embody St. Louis? It could be artists, it could be like a painter, it could be like, you know.
I'm gonna be honest, because I don't like to name drop because I gotta name everybody. You know what I mean?
St. Louis is dope though.
But like all of the artists here are raw. Like with the music, like we got next level talent.
We do.
We just gotta lock in with building a brand and a market more. You know what I mean? Like the marketing gotta hit.
You ever thought about starting a marketing class? I feel like a lot of people like I have trouble with marketing too.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we just really gotta. I feel like you're a professional now with that, to where like you went through all the hoops of knowing.
I have.
So like,
but at the same time, I don't have time to be you know what I mean? Like every person.
I think I can.
You know, because people that ask me to manage them, people that ask me to do others. I can't. Like,
I think you can do a class like twice a year.
I'm honestly like on building my brand. You know what I mean? Like this is what I love to do. So I can't really like give my time to something that's not what I want to do. But I'm here to help. Like if it's something that's easy to help with, but at the same time, you know what I mean? That's people can figure it out too, though. Like everything is out here to figure out now. That's what I never understood.
It's algorithm too. Like it's all that.
Yes, but it's here. It's here. Like
it's here to figure out.
You can figure it out.
No,
you know what I'm saying? I locked in too long, too many times, trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? So I know what it is. It ain't luck.
No, for sure. And that's why we're here too, conversating.
For sure.
Shit, I remember the first times I asked REMROD, he was like, nah. He told me no plenty of times.
What'd I say?
You was just like, not right now. But that was like respectfully cool, because I had to build my platform up to where like you are. And that's like, that makes me figure it out. So like, it makes you go, that's St. Louis.
We supposed to be on the same page.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
That's all it is. And I respect you for that. That's big. Sure. That's big bro talk. You know what I mean? Because you saw me being here and us doing this. So that's kind of,
exactly.
I figured it out. So that's like, I respect that.
That's all it is at the end of the day though. Sometimes we try to, I don't even know how to explain it. Like a lot of situations be, okay, help me do this or put me on something, and you're not ready for the results from that situation happening.
Right.
You know what I mean? You just want it for that moment or that time.
Right.
You know what I mean? I used to do that. I used to think like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, wow, why? What's the benefit right now of you and you're not ready?
Right.
You know what I mean? Somebody else giving you an alley-oop.
Right.
And you're not ready for it. So it's like you dropping the ball on everything. So I look at, you can't be doing that. So I get it when people only rock with you when you're a certain level, because they know that you're not coming to play. You know
for sure.
I mean? So I get it. It's a timing thing too.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean? So I get it.
And that's part of the work, bro. And that's like,
that's part of the work. It is.
That's why I respect St. Louis. You know, St. Louis will make you fold or go hard.
Let's go see where you at.
Like,
Let's go check you.
100%.
Whoa.
Like, yeah.
I'm here.
So, you know, we're just all about go-getters. You know, I feel like we all come from middle ground.
Exactly.
Like, we all had to like see our vision, and we all absorb that culture to put our foot in it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's important for all of us to like, you know, when the collaborations happen, for it to be the right time.
To be the right time. Yeah. Exactly. Y'all listen to that.
Yeah,
say that again, man.
For you to be collaborating, just be the right time.
It has to be the right time
Ain't
for both parties.
So,
yeah.
I feel that, man. And I just thank you.
Facts.
All right, man. I got a couple more questions before we, you know, dive into the Swerving Q&A. And you ever thought about doing a movie or like voice role acting? Because I feel like you give like a lot of character just through your voice. You know, you can give like all these feelings and realm of feelings through your voice. Like, you ever thought about that?
Absolutely.
Like, that's what I do
honestly,
too.
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you this. A lot of people stop me, not from when they see me, but they hear my voice like, hey, you that voice. See, so I know when they do that, okay, I need to figure this out as far as getting into these films or commercials just for my voice, for the voiceovers. Because it's a big industry. And
Dude, it's huge.
they pay.
It's huge.
You know what I mean? So it's a great route. I need to go ahead and do more research because I got the content to show.
I could definitely see, like, I love animation, but I could definitely see you in a voice like kids movie, just bring in hype and, warmth.
Exactly.
Like, I see you going in that direction. So
I've always, like,
if you haven't, you got to tap into it.
It's been on my mind.
Like,
you just bring it back up. That's crazy.
I can't believe you haven't, So,
dang.
Like, like when I hear REMROD, like you naturally got to repeat
That's
that.
dope. That's dope.
You've built that, so
I appreciate that.
You've built that voice. That's why, like, that's why I always start with my people. Like, you build your brand. You do. I've learned that through people like you, though. So that's why,
I appreciate it.
That's why I truly am thankful to have these conversations, because voice, like, I feel like God, like, He's placed voice on me, but
Absolutely.
You got to learn how to, like, form your voice and things too.
You do.
So I've studied Joe Rogan through, like, learning how to interview, but I've studied, like, you on how to, like, brand and make your presence known through, like, a short 30 to 45 seconds of, like, what you're doing. And that's important, like, just being felt. So thank you for being REMROD, bro. Like, for real, that's just, like, truth. I've always wanted to tell you that, because I've always been, like, a movie guy and just see.
Absolutely, you see it. Yeah, different perspectives.
So that's what's up, bro.
Yeah, I'm on it now. I'm really on it. Because you're not the first person that told me that. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, you got to. I think, like, we've only been in St. Louis. You got to think globally. That's how you do. That's how you get global.
That's how you go. Yeah,
for sure.
Let's do it.
It's done, bro.
It's done. It's happening. Watch. You're gonna see it. It's gonna be something crazy. You're like, yeah, I'm on it.
Let's dive into some rapid fire, man.
Let's
I usually just ask some different questions for each
guest. What you thinking?
But I got some that I ask every guest, so I'm just gonna kick it off with you. What keeps you going?
My family. Where I want to be, the top. You know what I mean? Global, like you said. I gotta see the world. So it's like you gotta keep going if you want to see it. You gotta keep going to get what you really want to get.
I feel that.
You know what I mean? Like, I ain't got it yet. So what I'm gonna sit down for, man? You know what I mean?
What's something you wish you known 10 years ago?
10 years ago, probably start investing in yourself a lot earlier. Because whatever you want to do, like, as far as if you want to be the creator, the entrepreneur, like, invest in yourself to where you holding yourself accountable as far as, like, okay, these are my assets. I can build them early. So now when the next 10 years, they're going to pay off. They're going to be worth a lot more. You know what I mean? Like, just believing in yourself and jumping out there, even if it's like on entrepreneur time.
Okay. I love that. I did that, like, last year. Like, I was working 9 to 5, but I know how to detail cars.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I would have knew that, exactly.
Like, why do I give my time to all that when I'm worth this?
I can already do my own thing over here and build, like,
there's too much money out here to be on, like, not on your own time.
Exactly.
I feel that.
But if I was younger, I would have started a lot sooner. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that. I love that answer too. That's truth. Man, if you had the money or power, what would you change or bring to St. Louis?
What would I change in St. Louis or in general?
Or like bring and create if you had the money or power in St. Louis. Like, you bring something to it or change something, or...
I mean, first I would change the energy just to make sure everything is on the up and up. You know what I mean? You want it somewhere friendly where everybody can move around and not have any issues. You know what I mean? So if that takes funding,
we're getting there.
Whatever we need to do to make everybody's situation the best as it can be, that would be one of the moves.
We're getting there.
I would definitely bring some more sports teams here.
We've talked about that a lot off camera.
Make the skyline better, add some more buildings, add some more, things that's gonna make the city better too, like healthier, like bike stations or whatever we gotta do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like whatever we can do to where everybody's moving on a upbeat tempo. You know what I mean?
No, I feel that. Because you go to different cities, like I've been in New York and they got like, you can go walk down the street and get a city bike.
Yeah,
go ride it 20 minutes and not,
it's just a fit city.
It's just fit.
You know what I'm saying?
Put it back
fit
and
here.
like,
I think that'll change the energy here. Like, because when you go to those fit cities, people be moving different.
You know where that starts though, bro? That starts at home.
It does.
Like, I feel like everyone's not like groomed to life the same way of like respect or like how you walk in people's homes and stuff like that, or how you even like, you know what I'm saying? Like everyone don't get that training. And it's like, cause everyone don't grow up with parents or grow up with the same home training. So I think that's important to remember too. Like, but I feel like that's why people have to be open to hearing people too.
Yeah,
because the way you might have learned something at home ain't the right way of the world.
Exactly.
The world
That's just your way. Yeah.
So I think things like that are important.
For sure. I mean, yeah, it would be a lot I would change, man.
Would you rather have $1 million every 10 years? I mean, yeah. Would you rather have $1 million every year for 10 years or $10 million in one setting? And why?
I would definitely take the upfront because you're not promised next 10 years. like I didn't lost too many people like just randomly. It's like, come on now, what happened?
Two the same. It's my last two guests answered the same way, so that was cool.
Yeah, no, and I'm gonna take the 10 up front because I know what to do with it. I would be able to invest it and grow off of it. You see what I'm saying? A lot quicker than you can grow off $1 million.
What would you make your 10 flip to?
Man, over 100.
You have to, right?
Yeah, like, cause I'm gonna have so much capital to make that happen, like just off interest alone. You know what I mean? You can make bigger moves. I'm the thinker. You know what I'm saying? Like I can play around with ideas now. Like it's a whole different conversation. So yeah,
I love asking people that because
hundreds.
Everyone thinks so different.
Nah, man, that shouldn't be hard at all.
And when I ask everybody, who would you like to see on Swerving Podcast?
Who would be dope on Swerving Podcast? See, now you singling me out, man. I'm gonna go with
you personally think what I would have a good conversation with? I don't know
because it's so many people you can get on here. That's why I don't want to give one name. I would go with an industry. I would go with
I've been trying to rap with D Smooth. So,
yeah, D Smooth definitely a killer. Yeah.
You know Naomi, my girl Naomi, she's like, you need to talk with D Smooth and all that. I'm like,
D Smooth would definitely.
I didn't even know. I'm still new to. I've only been 4 years in St. Louis.
Okay,
so
I got you.
Like when I first knew who you was, I'm like, oh, that's the voice for real.
I got you.
Like so y'all big bro, man. I'm studying all that to get to them conversations.
No, that's how it's supposed to be. You killing it though, man. You focus. You locked in, man. All I can say is keep going. I appreciate
your time, man.
I appreciate you.
Could you elaborate on Scouts a little bit and like the dinner we had? And shout out what's REMROD got going on in 26.
Yeah, man. Scouts, man, amazing restaurant. Just top of the line. Like if you vegetarian, they gonna give you the heat. Pasta was crazy.
Good.
Atmosphere crazy. Feel like you at home. And I can't even say nothing else, man. I'm going to be back. That sweet potato was crazy.
Got to bring a good date night spot.
Woo.
So, warm colors in here. Shout out the guys for the episode. What's I got going on in 26, man? Any shout outs? You got a camera there?
Yeah, big shout outs to the whole St. Louis. All right, we going up 2026, half order, documentary going crazy. All right, this for the city. Big advertisement, big global moves. We got something special for you coming too. I got something crazy. Just wait. All right. And that's it. That's all I can say, man. Big wins, all 26, man. Big ups to you. Big love. Let's go.
Let's go, man.
Keep winning.
More wins, man.
More wins.
This Swerving Podcast. We're back, but we're out.
Swerve.